Hello everyone, hello YouTube, this is Felipe, o Gato de Salto, and I'm here today with another great video for you. What about all of these rehearsals? Can anyone explain? Alright, so if you're going to Rio and if you are into Samba and you're going for Carnival, you know that the schools rehearse for a very long time and you're probably already trying to warm up and get, your feet are probably already itching to dance at the rehearsals, but can you actually dance at all of them? Do you have to rehearse at all if you are an international passista? So this episode is all about rehearsals, the different types, what to expect, what to bring with you, and how to behave. So let's start with the most popular rehearsal of them all. The rehearsal that takes place on the street. Now, street rehearsals are great. They are great, energetic rehearsals. The community is there, everybody's there. You see this crowd blocking a street and they rehearse, the bateria plays and people parade as if they were parading in the Sambadrome. That's why it's called a street rehearsal. Now, usually, if you are part of a school, you are obliged to go, you have to go, especially if you're a passista or if you are in a choreographed ala or whatever. So you need to attend these street rehearsals. And you need to have whatever clothes they tell you to wear, if it's a t-shirt of the school or if it's some sort of uniform, like just black outfit, it doesn't matter, but you have to comply to those rules. So basically, when time is approaching, please know, everything starts a lot later than planned. So if they're saying that the street rehearsal is at 9 and you all should be there by 8:30, it will probably not start before midnight. But anyway, I don't want to take any responsibility in case you're late, just letting you know how things usually work. So you get yourself ready, do your makeup at home. Remember not to bring a lot of things with you because there's no one to hold your bag unless you go with a friend who is watching. So you go to a street rehearsal and you do your thing, you rehearse. Now, after the rehearsal, after you finished dancing, if you're dancing, you're probably going to be very, very thirsty. I remember my first ever street rehearsal as a passista for Tuyuchi. I almost puked because I danced so hard for so long and I was really done. And as soon as I got there, thank God I had money on me and I bought 1 liter of water and just chucked it down as if it were a little shot. So, important message, bring cash with you. So you can buy water or a drink, they sell beer, or sometimes even street food. So make sure you have cash on you, but do not bring a big bag to a street rehearsal. Now, street rehearsals are usually safe because I don't want to speculate and say that it's all a mafia, but usually it's the community who is there. And, the Samba schools make the necessary arrangements with whomever is in power, that whatever happens there is going to be peaceful for the members of the community. That doesn't mean that you should go and wear jewels and take, super expensive things with you. That's regular caution things that you should do whenever you're traveling abroad to a strange country you've never been before. Now, what if you are not a passista and you're not part of that school that is rehearsing outside on the street? Should you go? Yes, you should go because it's amazing seeing the community sing, and how much they're into it and get a feeling of the school, also of how a street rehearsal is. But are you going to be able to dance? Should you style yourself up, put makeup, hair, high heels, because you're going to dance? No. The street rehearsal is not a place for someone who is not from the school to dance. That's not the place for you. It's the place if you want to watch, take pictures, follow the passistas, check out what they're doing, if there's any new move coming out, but it's not a place for you to dance. Of course you can dance if you want to, that's not what I'm saying, it's just that, you know, there are better rehearsals for that. Now moving on to the quadra rehearsals. Now the quadra rehearsals take place in the quadra of the Samba school, that means the headquarter of the Samba school. So every Samba school has usually, especially from the main group, the special group, have a headquarters of a quadra, and they rehearse at a certain day of the week. I know the ones for Salgueiro, for example, is every Saturday night. So every Saturday night you can go to Salgueiro, pay an entrance fee of usually 50 reais, get in and have a wonderful time. Now at this quadra rehearsals, the bateria will play. There is a little show where the Mestre Sala and Porta Bandeira will perform. There is no performance usually by the Comissão de Frente. That's something you rather see a little bit in the street rehearsal. Sometimes baianas, sometimes, you know, choreographed alas or passistas. Those really happen inside the Samba school. Now, whenever a Samba school is performing and the passistas are on stage, people usually watch. Any other time, because afterwards they start playing for fun, you know, that's when you have the chance to dance. So that's the place where you put your hair and you put your makeup and you put your heels and you go to slay. But of course, not all quadra rehearsals are like this. I heard that Beija-Flor is also something that you rather stand and watch as they go around. I have never been. Every Samba school is different, but a rehearsal from a Samba school in a quadra is usually a closed place. The bateria will be playing. If you're with friends, you can dance. You know, it's a lot of fun. I think it's more appropriate or better, at least I prefer to dance myself in heels and whatever, inside a quadra than on the streets, because on the streets the bateria is passing, the passistas are passing, and in a quadra everything is right there in front of you and stays there. In a quadra it's basically the same recommendations. Don't bring a big bag because there's no place to put it, so you have to keep your belongings with you. So bring a compact bag, a pouch, a pochette or a bum bag, whatever, but something to keep the things with you at all times, or just your cards and cash. Always have cash with you, because you might need to buy a drink outside or you want to purchase something to eat, and have your cards, because Brazil accepts credit cards everywhere. Even street sellers on the beach accept credit cards, but that's a topic for another video. Anyway, they also have official merchandise from the Samba school and the quadras, and it's always nice to get a little Salgueiro hat or a little Beija-Flor shirt or whatever. Now moving on, another very known type of rehearsal is the ensaio técnico, technical rehearsal. This one's happened at the Sambadrome. So the school is given a date and a time where they will meet at the concentração, and the school is just going to go through the Sambadrome as if it was the day of the parade. Of course, no costumes, no floats, but everybody there, everybody singing, everybody who is part of the school dancing, you know, having a good time and having fun. If you are a dancer, technical rehearsals are the nicest and the most fun ones that there are, because there's no pressure, it's just relaxing, you know, really enjoying the vibe. And if you're not a dancer and you're just watching, also, because that's when the community turns up, you know. For the real day, they have to pay for very expensive tickets, so not everyone can afford it. But the technical rehearsals, that's when you get to see the community in the, you know, on the grandstands, cheering, singing along, dancing. That is amazing. Technical rehearsals are amazing. As usual, don't take too many things with you. Bring cash, bring your cards in case you want to buy foods or drinks, and have all your belongings with you. Now, is that a good place to dance? Yes, you can dance, but you are not going to be the focus of attention. You just have to know that. You will be on a grandstand looking down at the parade. So I would say you dance for fun. There's no need to put your makeup, your hair, your wig, whatever, your heels, and go to the technical rehearsal. Now, another great feature of the technical rehearsal is that the entire Sambadrome is actually open to the public. So you can actually go to the VIP area or the freezer, which is right there at the, right there at the Sambadrome road or whatever it's called, where people, it's not a stage obviously, but where people actually walk on. So it's a lot of fun. If you've got friends who are passistas or friends who are dancing, it's a great opportunity to take pictures and make videos of them. It's a lot of fun. So basically you can watch the technical rehearsal from any ticket category you can get and try already, if you don't know where to go, you can try and check the different grandstands, the different price categories, just to make sure you made the right choice when purchasing your ticket to view the parade, for example. Okay, so we covered street rehearsals, quadra rehearsals, and the technical rehearsals. But there are also special parties, in the quadra, in the headquarters, where the bateria plays, events like feijoadas, or when a school gets to visit another school, or when there's a theme party, like a costume party or whatever. So those are also rehearsals, for the community to sing the song, for the bateria to play, the dancers to dance, and they are of course a lot of fun, but they pretty much also fit into those three categories. So if it's in a headquarters, it's just follow what I said about quadra night, and so on and so forth. What if you are an international passista? Do you rehearse? And when? Do you have to rehearse every time? No, it varies a lot from schools, but usually an international passista ala is a commercial ala. So the school knows that the people are purchasing their costumes and are parading, Not all of the international alas require for you to rehearse. If they do, it's usually 1 week or 2 weeks prior to Carnival. They're not going to expect you to arrive there in December and already rehearse weekly, just like the passistas do. So my very first Carnival in Rio, I was very sad because I wanted to rehearse. I wanted to be in the street rehearsing, and I couldn't. It was not only until I got into Salgueiro and into Tuiuti that I was welcomed also in their street rehearsals and their weekly rehearsals. So be aware of that, just because you got a costume from a local coordinator and you're flying to Rio, it doesn't mean that you'll be part of the rehearsals. Check with him or her to know whether he or her has been in touch with the schools and whether or not there will be any rehearsals. Just in case, be prepared. Things also change last minute. New rehearsals are scheduled. Rehearsals that were scheduled before are cancelled. We just need to be flexible because after all, this is our beautiful, dramatic Samba world. I hope you had fun watching this video. If you liked, please leave your thumbs up. If you have any questions, send them to me. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to help me out, people. I'm doing this for free, but I need your help. Please subscribe. And of course, you also get to know if there's another video on the way out to you. And I'll see you all next time. So thank you very much. Bye.